And welcome to Inside the Zoo, episode 3. Guys, we have two very new, very special guests this week. We have safeties Martez, Manuel, and Daylan, Carnell. Guys, welcome to the show. Martez has got audio only today, but we just pretend his smiling face is over there. Martez, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. I'm too blessed to be depressed.
Oh, I like that. I like that attitude. Daylan, welcome to the show. Welcome to Inside the Zoo. It's great to have you guys here. We've basically run through every defensive back that's on the, horns down Mizzou NIL. You guys have now been here. We've had Charleston. We've had Ennis. We've had Chris Abrams-Drain. Daylan, welcome. How are you, my man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing a little better than I was on Saturday afternoon, guys. I've had a couple days to sleep on this. And as goes with you guys, as goes with people that cover the team, it probably is kind of it's got to be a quick turnaround. Football season's too long to dwell on these losses. Daylan, just kind of starting with you. What are your takeaways from this loss? You go to Kansas State. It's a rainy monsoon. There's stoppages, and things just don't go our way, guys. Let's just be honest. 40-12. Like, what are your takeaways from that loss? And are you guys kind of over it and moving on? Obviously, Abilene Christian's on Saturday. It's a long season. Got to move on, right?
Yeah, I say we're past it, but it's like still kind of in the back of our minds, using it as motivation.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the good from the game and take it with us going forward, and just leave the bad in the past, fix the bad, but then also leave it in the past. So,
Martez, you agree with that? What's this week in practice been like for you guys?
It's been great. I feel like we've had a good mindset. We know that a very long season ahead, so we can on it and back to work. So hopefully this Saturday we can wash it and put the smiles back on everybody's faces.
Yeah, coming back home, no place like home, no place like the zoo. On Saturday at 11 a.m., Abilene Christian comes in, and guys, just how important is it, just as players, Daylan, starting with you, that you just put these kind of games in the rear view, that you look forward and that you put in the work, and that the week of practice is good. I mean, and how hard is that for you? Is that hard for you to do, Daylan, to just put in the work, keep grinding, and hope that better results are coming? What's it been like for you, my man?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's hard at all. I mean, you really don't want to dwell on the bad too much, and then just keep you down. You want to just take the good and to just apply it to the next week, and then just keep going, try to be better the next week.
Yeah, I agree with Daylan there. I feel like that you can't dwell on it. It's kind of the only way that I know to improve and to get your mental state back right where it is. Just get back to work and just keep working, So we got a real blue collar mindset. So we just like to just work, and hopefully the results will pick up.
This game was different. This Kansas State game, of course, Adrian Martinez, Deuce Vaughn, this is a vaunted running attack, but you guys held up really well. You guys played well, especially in the first half, or I guess whatever you consider that before the long hour-long delay, because then there was a halftime like 5 minutes later. But, prior to that, you guys had really played well and sound football. Daylan, you even had a sack. I think it might have been negated by a penalty, but what was the key to you guys? Because it looked like in a lot of the plays, especially from you safeties, you guys were staying at home. You were playing assignment sound. This was kind of a different game and a different type of opponent to prepare for, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of. Really a lot of 12 and like bigger personnel in the game. Really one heavy team. So really just trying to focus on your keys, do your assignment. Just really, like Coach Baker always preached to us, just do your job. If everybody does their job, then we'll be good. So really just focusing on your assignment and really just getting your job done.
Martez, was it difficult kind of preparing for this game and just kind of looking at what like Kansas State likes to do well, and then you have the weather elements going into it? What was kind of your just thoughts on this game from a defensive standpoint, the Kansas State game?
Yeah, I would say it was difficult. I would say that you, like Daylan said, you get honest on the player. I don't think it was a difficult game. I just think that it just wasn't our day, and like you said, there's no excuse. Weather was a factor, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't our day. So we just got to keep going.
Yeah, and that's what's happened, guys. It's here. It's Wednesday, so obviously time to look forward to the next game, and that's what we're going to do. Abilene Christian comes in, and Daylan, for you, I just kind of want to talk about coming to Missouri, because you're from Indianapolis. You come here as a 4-star recruit a couple years ago. You're a redshirt freshman, so just talk about why Missouri was the fit for you, what your experience has been like so far, and obviously last year getting to a bowl game during your freshman season, and now obviously trying to expand on that, trying to grow this thing. What's been your experience like at Mizzou, and why did you wind up here in the first place?
My experience here has definitely really just been a learning experience, really. I really came here to have an opportunity to play in the SEC. Really, because Drink really recruited me hard, so really like that. But like last year was a real learning experience. Got to learn from a lot of guys, a lot of older guys, so that was good. And then really anything and everything I learned from them guys, trying to apply it to my game now, and just really just play to the best of my ability.
Yeah, and it's great to have you acclimated in there. Would you say, like, guys like Martez, Manuel, or Jalen Carlies, or some of these upperclassmen, Ennis Rakestraw, Chris Abrams, do you feel like that these guys have kind of taken you under their wing? Obviously, you and Martez are kind of like a yin and yang out there. So are you guys pretty close and everything like that? Has he helped you along the way? Not to put you on the spot here. I mean, he's right here. So
really, I'm a lot of almost really all the guys, that you named. Because last year I was really actually in the corner room last year, so I got to see a lot of Ennis, KB, Caleb, and Ali Green, all them guys. So really learned from them. And then this year coming back to the safety room, learning from Martez and learning from JC is really just being good. Really just helped me take my game to another level.
Martez, Missouri fans know exactly your story, and you're a hometown guy. You're from Columbia, Missouri, Rockbridge High School. Just as you're coming into your senior year here now, just you obviously have been a part of this program for for 4 years now. So what do you want to take from this? This season is your last shot here to make an impact. So do you feel like you're making the most of it? Do you feel like it's like going to be gone in an instant? These 4 years go so fast. Like, how are you taking this senior year right now?
Yeah, a little bit of all those things, it's about your own degree, so it can be that man is going real fast. But when I hurt my elbow last year and I hurt my ankle as well, I had to miss the bowl game. I kind of told myself that I wasn't going to take any reps for granted. So, and the best ability for the game, and after that happened, and try to be the leader in the locker room.
Martez, you're breaking up a little bit, buddy. I'm going to try to come back in the stream if you would, because you're breaking up a little bit. Just seeing someone like Martez that's been here, Daylan, like he's been here and experienced this, and gotten to bowl games, and just trying to get this program to the next level, because this team has been having 500 seasons since 2019. So how do you feel about your progress right now of getting this team to the next level? You obviously want to get up there to the 8, 9, 10 win mark. So where do you feel like you guys are in that development right now?
I feel like we're trending in the right direction, really. I feel like we have a lot of the right pieces, really. We just got to start. I mean, our preparation is great. We just got to just really translate everything we do in practice to the games, and not be shell-shocked or anything like that. Really just trust our preparation and trust our coaches, and just do our job in the game. So
yeah, that's all you can do. And that's why we play these games. That's why the season's long. It's 12 games and a bowl game. And certainly there's a lot that goes into this. So, from the standpoint of being from Indianapolis, kind of out there in Big Ten country. You come to play in the SEC. You talked about it. You mentioned it briefly, but I got to get you to expand on it. Why was it important for you to play in this conference? Was it the type of programs that are here? Is it the idea of trying to get to the NFL? Why was the SEC so important for you?
Really a combination of really everything you just said. Really, get to play in the best conference, get to compete every day in practice against the best players, get to go out on Saturday and play against the best players. And then, if you play well in this conference, you have a real shot at the league. So all that really played a part.
Absolutely. Well, guys, of course, Horns Down Mizzou has been tremendous in bringing the NIL here to the University of Missouri. I just want to flash this up. Martez, hopefully we're trying to get him back here and seeing if that's working. Martez, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear
Still?
me?
Yes. Okay. It sounds a lot better. I just wanted to bring this graphic up because we got some great merchandise from hornsdownmizzou.com. We got the hometown hero, Martez. That's your shirt. Now I got it. We got a Daylan. Your shirt's got to be on the way, right? What's going on here?
Nah, yeah, me and we've been talking about it. It's on the way. It's coming soon. We just had to get some ideas out there and really just get something that we both really like. So it's coming.
Martez, I feel like yours, it's hard to beat this one, man. That's a great shirt. Hometown hero. It's got this is a great shirt.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it was kind of a design I wanted to draw it myself first. So I actually last semester spent quite a good time in my class sketching in my notebook, seeing how I wanted it to look, and I think it came out great.
Oh, that's awesome. I thought maybe you'd gone on Twitter and said, who makes graphics? Someone want to hit me up?
Nah, Jesse over at Horns Down had a guy, and we kind of talked about my idea, and he took it from there, and it came out perfect.
I love it, and we love hornsdownmizzou.com. That's really helpful, and people need to realize that this stuff goes to help out you student athletes, and that's very important now more than ever. So Martez, you're breaking up earlier. I think we got you back good now. So I'm going to re-ask the question about kind of you being a hometown guy. It's your senior year. Just what are you wanting to take from this senior year on a personal level and as a team as well?
Yeah. So as I was saying, hopefully you can hear me better this time.
Yeah.
But,
yep.
Yeah. I just feel like that. Like you said, we've had 500 seasons since 2019, and I feel like this is a year we got the talent on both sides of the ball, really, to take it that next step and that next leap. And, I was saying also last year when I hurt my ankle and couldn't play in the bowl game, I promised myself that I wouldn't take any games for granted. So I've just been trying to put my best product on tape, every game. And now we're going into game 3. Hopefully I can keep growing on that and, have a shot to play at the next level by the end of the season.
I want to ask you guys about Coach Baker, who takes over defensive coordinator this year, doing, to me, a tremendous job. And you can see the speed and athleticism. It just looks like a different defense to me this season so far, even though that there were some setbacks against Kansas State. That's a major opponent that's going to challenge for a Big 12 title. But that Louisiana Tech game, guys like, Tyron Hooper just looks so good. I think we had Charleston took one to the house. Jalen Carlisle had a pick in that first game. Daylan, you had a sack against Kansas State here. Martez, you've got already registered 9 tackles through 2 games. So just overall, Coach Baker, Daylan, starting with you, this defense looks night and day difference. You were here last year. Do you feel like there's a tangible difference from last year that you guys just are maybe it's the D coordinator, maybe it's some of the new additions? Like what is to attribute this to here?
I think it might be a little bit of both. The new acquisitions we have, really, really good players. We got a lot of the really new, really good players. And then Coach Baker's scheme allows you to play fast. Not too much thinking, but enough to know what you got to do and all that. But really just the defense allows you to play fast, play physical, really free for real. So
Martez, what's your thoughts on Coach Baker so far?
Yeah, I think Coach Baker's a great guy. I think he's a real smart coach.
And I think, like Daylan said, his scheme just allows you to play real fast and confident because you know what's happening, you know what your teammates are doing around you. So just a combination of those things just makes you feel great when you're out there and make it fun to make plays for them.
Do you guys feel like whenever, Coach Drinkwitz in the post game says, "This is on me, I take this," do you guys take that personally? Like, okay, coach just went out and took the blame for a loss like this. Do you put that kind of on your shoulders too? Like, hey, coach went out and took this blame. Like, we gotta show out, we gotta show up and fix this.
Yeah, I can say, speaking for myself,
Mm-hmm.
as a captain, I feel like that a lot of that is on me as well. So, I'm right there with Coach Drink. And, if we lose, no matter who plays good, what side of the ball plays good, none of that matter. You know what I'm saying? We all holding the L together. So we got to get it fixed so we can hold some W's.
No doubt about it. Daylan, I got to ask, you're from Indianapolis, man. Are you a Colts fan? Who'd you grow up cheering for in the NFL?
I really don't have no team, but I have went to a couple of Coast games. Really liked them, but I don't really got a team. Really got like favorite players like Derwin James. Like I really like to watch players for real.
Well, I'm going to be cheering against him tomorrow. I'm just letting you know.
Oh
Very
yeah,
good
versus
player,
the
though.
Chiefs.
Very good player, though. Martez, you're from Columbia, Missouri. I mean, did you grow up like a Chiefs fan, a Rams fan? They've been gone now for a few years and won a Super Bowl in LA. But what's your NFL connection there?
Yeah, I'm kind of the same as Dalen. I hate to say it, but I of course support the Chiefs because they're Missouri, so you got to get behind that as a Missouri kid. But I kind of like players. I like guys like Tyrann Mathieu and Buda Baker, some of my favorites right now. So whatever teams they're on, I kind of support. Just because I want to see. So yeah.
Yeah, missing the Honey Badger here in Kansas City for sure. Just that guy's leadership, and that just they kind of say that guys that grow up in football is such a part of their lives that don't really necessarily cheer for a favorite team, but they watch players and they learn. Like that seems to be like what you guys do, and that's probably a really good sign. You're not sitting there just watching the NFL like me, just like a football nerd. Like, turn the channel. What's on next? Here we go. You guys are out there living it. It's your lives. Your football's your life. So that's totally makes sense. So, guys, Abilene Christian on Saturday, Faroe Field. It's 11 a.m. Daylan, like, what would you have to say to just the fan base? A fan base is probably a little shaken right now, but to make sure that, they come and support this team. Louisiana Tech, I thought, was a great atmosphere, and we want to see that again on Saturday, do we not?
Yeah. To the fans, I would just say, just keep trusting us. We working. I mean, we putting the work in practice. It will end up translating to the field. You gotta keep trusting it's coming.
Martez, I know you take, being from Columbia, being a Missourian, very seriously. Missouri's, this is the show me state, right? We're both from here. We're both from the show me state. So Missouri fans can be like that. You got to show me. So do you feel like that you guys, have a kind of an added pressure now? We got to show these people that, we're here for them. We're going to win some games. We're going to get this thing turned around.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we got like a pressure on us at all, but we do want to make, this city proud to support us and proud to say that they're Mizzou fans. So just stuff like that, is my motivation. And yeah, man, my message to them would just be keep rocking with us. We're going to get this thing under control and we're going to have a great year.
See, I like that, guys. It's very exciting. And before we let you go, I'm going to have a little fun. Just ask you each a couple fun questions. We're talking serious business. Football is serious business, not going to lie. But hey, we can have fun too. I like to always hear about some of the stuff that you guys like. We talked a little NFL, but Daylan, starting with you, you've been here a couple years now. You've probably had some time to act, be around Columbia and eat at some of the restaurants. What's your favorite Columbia restaurant so far? I mean, I don't know if you're like a Shiloh's guy, a Shakespeare's or Booch's burgers. I mean, anything stand out? Surely something.
Nah, it's I forgot the name of the place, but it's a real good breakfast place downtown that I always go to. I don't even know the name. I just know where it's at. It's like a real small spot.
Well, that's okay. They're not paying for any ads, so yeah, the name, I guess, is not important. Martez, you've been here forever. You're from Columbia, man. What's your favorite place? And why aren't you taking Daylan to some more places? He's got to get out beyond just the breakfast place there.
Shoot, man, I got a lot of good favorites. Recently I've been high on Buzz Barbecue. That's a new spot that opened up. But one of my places that I feel like I've been going to since high school would have to be Air's Pizza on the south side of town. They got real good like gourmet pizza, and they got like a real fire gooey butter cake with some ice cream, and so that's probably my spot, honestly.
Okay, well, Daylan, there you go. You're gonna have to have Martez take you there. I mean, I'm a traditionalist, so like Shakespeare, it's hard for me not to go to Columbia and not eat Shakespeare's after a game or whatever.
Yeah,
so.
Shakespeare's is good. I done had Shakespeare's.
There you go. I mean, it's just kind of an institution, man. That College Game Day has been in there doing stuff. I mean, Todd Marinovich, I think, called that one of his favorite spots, and all the. So it's a thing. So absolutely, guys. Well, I can't thank you enough for joining us here again. Thanks to Horns Down Mizzou and the DB Zoo NIL Collective. You can go check that out on hornsdownmizzou.com. Just click on DB Zoo 22. And again, I want to flash up the shirts. Daylan, next time we have you on, we're going to hopefully have you one up here too. But we got the players. We got, there's Martez's shirt. We got Just Bleed Black and Gold, Hoko, Como. Of course, homecoming was invented in Columbia, Missouri. Fun fact. Kind of cool. That game will be coming up October 22nd against Vanderbilt. Guys, thanks so much for being a part of the show. Appreciate it. Good talking to you, and good luck on Saturday against Abilene Christian, guys. Thanks so much.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.